Listen, Coach Prime Deion Sanders obviously was surrounded by family and friends, and he watched Travis Hunter get selected by the Jacksonville Jaguars. We're gonna get all into everything, ladies and gentlemen. This is breaking. Um, it's crazy. Everybody know here at Flight Sports. We've been rocking with Travis Hunter to see him, go across the stage today. It was epic. I just got to keep it all the way real with you, no matter what team it was. I thought it was going to be Cleveland, but it turned out to be Jacksonville. But I ain't tripping on that. That's irrelevant at this point. Um, but he was next to Gillie. We all know what's going on with Gillie. He got the podcast with Wallow, $1 million worth of game. Um, Clearly, these guys been rocking with each other. Gillie been around them since Jackson State. They got a good relationship. Um, it seemed like it was all full circle. They didn't go to Green Bay. They elected to be around family and friends, and here it is. The Jacksonville Jaguars, pretty much broke the draft. They traded up to acquire the number 2 pick, and they selected wide receiver and cornerback Travis Hunter, a player Jacksonville believes will change the direction of the franchise and potentially the sport. The Browns moved down 3 spots with the trade. Cleveland received the number 5 pick, a second-round pick, number 36, a fourth-round selection, number 126, and a 2026 first-round pick from the Jaguars, who received the number 2 pick and a fourth-round choice, number 134, and a sixth-round pick selection, number 200. This is coming from Adam Schefter. With the number 5 selection, the Browns selected Michigan defensive tackle Mason Graham, moving up 3 spots in his first draft with the team is a bold move for the first time general manager James Gladstone. He said early in April that his first draft pick with the franchise would set the tone for his tenure. Gladstone believes moving up to acquire Hunter could potentially change the direction of a franchise that hasn't made back to back playoff appearances since 1996 to 1999. And I'm going to give you some quotes. There are players that can target and acquire who alter the trajectory of a game. There are players that can target and acquire that alter trajectory of a football team. Gladstone said on the team's draft show on YouTube moments after making the pick. There are very few, and it's rare to be able to target and prioritize a player who can alter the sport itself. And Travis is somebody that we view has the potential to do that. So we all know Travis Hunter has been electric. He's ready. He said there's no pressure for him. I just have to go out there and do my job to be Travis Hunter. They did everything they could to come get me. Now I have to do everything I could to help win and help the organization. So clearly, Travis Hunter understands the motive and understands everything that's at stake and what he's going to have to do. Hunter added after he spoke for a few moments with Jaguars offensive coordinator Grant Udisky and defensive coordinator Anthony Capnelli shortly after he was selected. So a lot of people are just hyped for this pick. I didn't even expect this. They got Trevor Lawrence there. It should be pretty electric up there in Jacksonville and Duval. Travis is coming home. We all know he's a Florida guy. Travis been all over. Uh, I don't know what happened with Cleveland. To me, it's just as like, man, Cleveland could have had both. If they really wanted to, they could have had Travis and they could have had Shador, and they end up with none of them. So I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, to be honest with you, with Cleveland, but I'm starting to think that possibly that they would have messed up Travis Hunter anyway in the first place. Because who's to say? Look at all of the stars that Cleveland always gets. They always get the big names, and it never works out for Cleveland. And the big names end up going elsewhere and doing well. They thought that they struck gold with Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson completely, ripped them off. To be honest with you, it was a complete waste, and they gave him everything in the kitchen sink. So Cleveland, they made a decision, and they're gonna have to live with it. And if Travis Hunter is everything that we all know he is at the NFL level, Cleveland is gonna be kicking themselves, and there's gonna be another Cleveland move, and people are gonna be thinking about this forever. Like, oh, how could something like this occur? But like I said, Stefanski and them, I'm starting to think maybe they put a call in and said that he don't want to go to Cleveland. And Cleveland had to vet some calls. Jacksonville, because you heard Travis Hunter. If you didn't hear the reports, Travis Hunter knew it was a possibility last night that he could be coming to Duval. So even though Cleveland and the picks and all of that was in order, Jacksonville was swooping in, like a thief in the night, and they came and got Travis Hunter. Nobody saw it coming. Nobody thought that Cleveland would let go of that pick because from all the reports leading up to the draft, Cleveland was locked in. Um, all of the teams, the top three teams at the very least, was no way thinking to move the pick. So here we are. The Travis Hunter is going to be electric. I know people can't wait to see him at the NFL level, including myself. I think that this is going to be something special, and everybody just need to just buckle up and get ready for what's in store for Travis. Jacksonville. I'm gonna be rooting for them. We're gonna be keeping eyes on the Jacksonville Jaguars. If you're a Jacksonville Jaguar fan, make sure you subscribe to Flight Sports because we're gonna be bringing more news updates and more. We're gonna be looking to bring a lot of info to the people involving Travis Hunter. And see what he could do, because they're looking to play him at both positions, and Travis is going to put his best foot forward, and I think he's going to surprise a lot of people, even though he's going to have a lot of doubters and a lot of people that think that he can't do it. I guarantee you that he's going to prove that he can play at both sides of the field, and he's going to, we're going to see what Jacksonville want. No matter where, he's going to be electric. And Trevor Lawrence, man, he just got him a new weapon. That's all I'm gonna say. And they gotta just pick it up out there in Jacksonville, man. It's time to get back to where, they was, back in the days where they was competing, trying to get to the Super Bowl and things like that. Travis Hunter is definitely a good start to doing that. I'm gonna leave it at that. It's Flight Sports TV. Shout out to Coach Prime Deion Sanders. He been rocking with Travis Hunter, since the beginning. Especially at the collegiate level. This is special, and I just can't wait to see the results, man. Jacksonville, you got yourself one. It's Flight Sports TV. Make sure you subscribe.